Well guys, everybody's been asking for an update on my car, so just thought I'd make this video, catch everybody up on what's happening with it. One thing I'm kind of upset about is there's some rust damage right here. It's getting pretty bad right here and that. So what I'm gonna probably do is peel it all off, redo it a bit. So, but really what it needs is a good wax. It's got a lot of scratches and that on it, like, unfortunately, but overall it's not horrible. It's good to have it clean. So, other than that, what I'll do is I'll show you guys my detail. I detailed the motor. Oh, it's really nice and warm in here. It's probably about, I don't know what the degrees is, but 7, 8, something like that. So, yeah, it looks pretty good, to be honest. Unfortunately, I got some chips in my paint. So what I'm going to probably do is end up repainting it. And instead, what I did last time was I just took a razor to take all this off. What I'm going to do is tape it. Take my time. Tape it. And instead of chipping the paint off, paint it silver. And polished this yesterday. Looks all good. Cleaned my air filter. Really, other than that, I really need to polish that bar. But I've told a couple people I'm planning on rewrapping this stuff. This is my experimentation last, before the winter started, when it was freezing cold out. This is my experiment. And I don't know, I'm thinking about getting a new distributor, because I think mine's getting older. I don't think it's been replaced in a long time, so think about that. And other than that, that's about it. I want to replace my lines, possibly with silicone. Other than that, just get some more engine bay color in there. Paint up a couple brackets. And yeah. Other than that, it's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. So, yeah, just clean it up, clean up some of the wires, get them tied down and whatnot, and just, you know what I mean, make it look nice. And, really, that's about it for that. I do have my lights, as I said, and I was looking at that the other day, yesterday actually, when I detailed it, and, they look really sharp. So hopefully that looks good. And what I've decided is, because if you can see in that lower grill how battered my AC rad is, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna put mesh in here, some automotive mesh. So and then put fog lights here. So maybe cut those out and put fog lights over there. I'm not too sure yet, but definitely put mesh in there and put my lights in. And in fact, I just ordered my tires on Friday. Today is Monday the 8th, so Friday the 5th, I believe. And they're going to be Fusions ZRIs, 15-inch. I don't know if it was 50 or 55, but they were something like that, and they're 205s, so they should look nice. And really, other than that, the Escort's running perfect. In fact, I'll just do a quick cold start. with the hood open and everything. Just so if, and when you first, yes, as I said, it's very warm in here. When you first start it up, there's this little tapping noise. Not too sure what it is, but it quickly goes away. You don't hear it all the time. And also because it's cold. If you're gonna watch this go right down. Yep. You're gonna notice that it's not as quiet. Once it gets warm, you don't hear a thing. Unless the fans are on. Which I just turned to the off position. I usually ride around with the windows down. So, here we go. As I said, that noise goes away. I have no lights to report of. It's hard to see. Only the brake and the seatbelt is on. Other than that, she's all good. As I said, I have a slight tick when it's really cold, which is not bad for these cars. They have been known to get sticky lifters, or whatever you want to say, or noisy lifters. So really, it sounds pretty good. And also, I have a broken flex pipe, or like the mesh around it. It's fallen off. Actually, I'll just show you. I don't know if you can see that well. It's up there actually. Unfortunately, you can't really see it. It's actually, you can see the tip of it hanging down a bit, but yeah. Other than the odd thing, it's been really good. No smoke or anything. I think it's got a slight misfire when it's cold, but other than that, very quiet. So yeah, it needs a good spray, or a good wax, but other than that, she's good to go. As I said, I'm going to Performance World on this Saturday, so I'm going to try to pick up fog lights and some automotive mesh if I can. I'm thinking about a different deck, but I like the one that I have, to be honest. It's been a really, really good deck, so I think I'm going to stick with that. And yeah, get my sub in, which I'm going to place in the back, obviously, right? Going to place it in the back there, and yeah, other than that, I'm pretty much set this year. Oh, and lowering, if I can afford it, definitely lowering it, and getting the taillights, and that's it. Really, that's all I can say. I love my short shift. It's actually quieted down since installing it. So I mean, it's actually really good. It feels really connect. My mom complains about it being really stiff. She actually asked when I was going to grease it because she thought it was not greased properly, but it's actually greased properly. And once you get used to it, there's no I like it way better than the feeling of the Mazda. The Mazda just feels kind of too easy. Like with hers, you can actually shift with one finger. So I mean, if you're used to that, then obviously mine would be hard, but I'm used to it. So yeah, anyways guys, just running a tank of premium through it, and she's been running beautiful. Just trying to get some carbon cleaned out, so can't complain. I have been running it pretty hard, so I mean, I'm getting a little bit worse fuel economy. I'm getting an average of 8 liters per 100 kilometers, which, you know, nowadays isn't that great. But when it only costs me like $30 to fill up, $35 at the most, that's from a quarter tank, I love it. So I mean, I can't complain. But anyways, gotta move it so that I can clean my mom's Mazda, and obviously you'll see that next video. So anyways guys, take care.